In part one of this series, we learned about the structure of White Christmas. So hopefully you guys watched over that a couple times and you should be able to play your left hand chords along with your melody in your right hand. Today we are going to be breaking up the left hand. What I mean by that is taking the chords we've been playing, just the simple fifths, open fifths, down here, and breaking them up. So basically it's going to turn from this into... Alright, so let's get started. So we're going to be moving this hand a lot more, moving this down to this octave where it's connected with the broken chords here. Alright, so let's get started. I'm taking my right hand, coming down, playing these two. What I did there is I did the same thing we've been doing your normal 1, 5, 1, and then 2, 3. When I'm calling out numbers, I'm calling out the scale degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So I'm taking this, doing that with the left hand, or at least getting that 2 with the left hand. Now this is where it gets tricky. It's just a feel thing. The more you play it, the more you're going to understand how the brokenness and all that works, and the better feel you're going to have for it overall. That just comes with practice. So let's go back into it. I'm doing the same thing. 1, 5, 1. You record, and then using these as well. You can also, if you want some flavor, add the 7th in there. Both sound great. And you go back to your 1. A lot of jumping around. This takes practice. And also, when it comes to breaking up chords, you're very rarely going to play the same thing twice, and that's the beauty of it. You're basically trying to fill the dead space, because what we played in episode 1 sounded pretty, but there was some space missing. So we fill that space with the various notes, particularly these 5 at the bottom, thus creating our more flowing sound. notes are constantly falling. It's like rain, kind of. If that makes sense. Just to recap, we're going to play this one more time at full speed. If you need to, rewind back and practice with me the first time. Another thing is varying tempo. What that means is we can take something that's fast at first kind of slow it down for that suspense. Always adding the 2 of the chord in my left hand. One thing I'm going to show you is at the end I walk it up. You just play the 3 scale degrees. You play G, D, G, and then B, D, G. You just repeat that, or just keep going for as ever long as you like. And that's it. One thing that I was going to mention in this part, because we were getting into breaking up your left hand, is what I play at the beginning. It's basically just a G major 7. It is your same G, B, and D, but the reason why it's major 7, we have an F sharp at the top. So what I'm playing here is I'm playing these 4 notes descending down. So you're just doing it up. Take this top note, move it to the bottom. Take the top note in this chord, move it to the bottom. Take the top note in this chord, move it to the bottom. You repeat that. So it's going to sound like this. Always have your sustain pedal on. We go into a different chord here. I'll explain that in another episode. Alright, so that is basically breaking down chords in your left hand. See you guys soon.